And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Terra Invicta in our resistance run. In the last part, we got rid of Callisto, the space base at Callisto. In this one, if things go according to plan, I think we will get some ground forces to drive the alien bases off of Callisto. And we also took over full control of the EU, which presents us with other opportunities for growth. Mainly by bring the band back together, I suppose, in the EU. We're also building up armies to face off against the alien administration. We're about halfway through clearing them out of India, and then we'll work on making Greater India. In the meantime, so you're secure. You wanted to divert Turkmenistan into you. I've been forgetting about merging you in. You're ready for Federation, so...
Acknowledged.
Take you. Set national policy here.
On my way to the capital.
Standing by.
Yeah. You could federate the EU. Not quite what we want. You could seek peace. We're not really interested in peace. Yeah, something else. We got everything in the here. Cool. Back over here in India. You can federate with India, so we could potentially work to... Yeah, we can work to get these guys on side.
Ready for my mission.
Let's get you set national policy to federate with Pakistan. No. Wrong button. Wrong button. That button there.
Heading to the capital.
Standing by for orders.
I could go with the send troops in option to clear these regions, but no. I think the diplomacy method is the way we're going right now. Of course, you could just brute force purge in, which is what we're going to do there.
Targeting the opposition.
Ready to go. Removing
Yeah, we'll do the crackdown as guess they do the
I'm here.
the defend interest.
Ready for my mission.
Ready.
Okay, no obvious alien bases in liberated India right now. Oh no, I'm wrong. There's one over there.
Gear up.
Let's slow down the boost roll here in India. And Unity a bit. There we go. That's getting knowledge up to 20% India. How goes the economy improving in the Pan-Asian Combine? The answer is yes. Yes, it is improving. Is it improving as quickly as I'd like? No. But then I'm just picky like that. So 7, 8. A little bit higher. Actually, no, because we got Chinese armies were probably good. I can probably start. No, what's you raise unity or cohesion by 0, 1. You are going to be lowering it by 0, 0, 2. Okay. So that should still be trending up, which is fine, cohesion-wise. What I really don't want is I don't want it trending down. Right? I don't want it going down to 5. I want it going up. This will raise this knowledge, which will help with raising the GDP, although obviously investing in it will slow down GDP growth in the short term. We're going to work to federate and merge you in. We could federate and merge you in, we're not going to bother. Although that would be one way to get the Chinese in the war against the aliens. Instead of declaring, I'll just do the federate and merge as the method. Okay, we're working to improve here. Trying to get you up to 12, trying to get you up to 50. Doing a little bit on funding. I suppose I can spend some influence to get more money coming in. And then one thing we're going to do eventually is, I think, just start direct investing in economy in China. Get the Chinese economy going. Although that is expensive, as you can see. It's 7.9 thousand each. Although I think I'm getting close to where I'm going to do a 10 expenditure, which will be 73 GDP-C. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're multiplying it by millions of people, or billions of people, it adds up to a lot of GDP. Yep, let's confirm the assignments, let some time pass.
I will help them.
Damage control drones is complete. Grab, it was urban armoring. So the megaphon do less damage to those regions. Army 874 completes the stuff, and we'll begin repairs. Should repair fairly quickly. Ancient Explorers. Our exobiologists working at Swamp Fox Base have made a most curious discovery. At first, they thought it might have been a simple error, just a mundane failure of decontamination protocols, getting them all excited for nothing. Further investigation of the samples confirmed that they were in fact a collection of microbe fossils dating back over 3 billion years. Possibility the ancient microbial life may have existed on Mars was provably theorized. This is the first scientific evidence that we have found to support that hypothesis. And that they were originally from Earth. Debris with fossils from 3.5 billion years old, recently discovered in Australia. Discovered this before the aliens did. This would have been a scientific... If we've only discovered this before the aliens arrived, this would have been the scientific discovery of the decade. First true evidence of extraterrestrial life. Real tangible proof of viable long-term survival in outer space. Perhaps the foundation of generational spending effort to terraform other worlds. Now it's just a footnote against the backdrop of mighty alien warships orbiting Earth. National investments we direct into knowledge are increased by 10%, and we get 6,000 something science immediately. Okay. Outpost core. Xenological coal's complete. Bulk mission. Maybe I want that eventually. Yeah, let's start to improve the bonus damage to alien armies. We're not facing any, but if we were, we'd want to be better at fighting them. So it looks like the aliens are moving out of Pakistan and trying to save, or trying to get the xenofauna to move down to the tip down here. Do a quick resupply. Okay, I'm going to take a risk, which is having Romeo 831 first. Go dock to the station. The station doesn't have... we don't need refuel, so undock for the moment. We're going to do some high-level bombardment. We'll blow up the human one first. High-level bombardment of the servant base. Guarding the base. Why? Gate is... oh, because the base is destroyed. Fair enough. If there's nothing left to shoot at, the base is... you stop shooting. Fair enough. Fortress base, shield base, spear base. 4.7, 3.8, 4.5, 7. Okay. High level bombardment at the 3.8 base, please. And the bombardment finished early, which I assume means we blew it up. Okay. This is proving more effective than I had planned. I was worried this was going to be far less effective, but that's the ultraviolet lasers doing it for you. We're taking a little bit of return fire. They do have the ability to fire back, but nothing too worrisome yet. Orbital bombardment done. Okay, you need to head back to refuel. Well, mainly to repair. But also to refuel. Okay.
The control is vulnerable now.
Okay, another region has fallen to the EU. Mosul. We're probably going to be liberating that to Iraq. Oh no, we might liberate that to Kurdistan. But it won't go to the EU. Okay. Either way, send the 4 armies in. Get that problem dealt with. Module complete. Okay. You're gonna promptly start upgrading that again. Independence for Argentina! And we've taken control of the region. Alien capital in Chechnya falls. The armies advanced to the alien camp in Chechnya. Leaders of the puppet human government have either been surrendered or fled to the new alien headquarters region of Bogota. Temporary loss of control has led to increased unrest and risings through the alien territory. So they still got 13 regions, most of them in Brazil. Okay. So when the Second American Army stands up, we'll start the campaign into South America. In the meantime, I need to clean these armies up and move after Pakistan. Low Callisto orbit. Okay, so we can now refuel without having to go all the way back to our existing base. Although, at this point, we maybe don't need to refuel the base anyway, because or wouldn't need to be refueling at that new spot anyway. So they've got stuff at Io and Ganymede. Oh, actually, the servants do. We've chased the aliens out of Jupiter at this point. We've sent them running for the hills, and I think it's time to come for the servant bases and the rest of the system. So we can get there in 1.8. Barely takes us to 2, saving us like 20 fuel. We'll go for 3. We're not in a rush to drive them completely out of the Jupiter system. I guess we'll be heading out to Saturn soon. Oh, no, I see no need to stop this war. You're the one with no army. Well, actually, they've made an army. They've actually got an army. It is a human army, not an alien army.
Policy direction complete.
Federate with Pakistan.
Policy direction complete.
You federate with Mongolia. So then when those cooldowns go away, we can merge those two nations in both cases. Environmental designation. Fun. Oof. And this is why we were saving up a bunch of money. 65,000, just change it from opinion going away from us to opinion towards us, and we're mitigating, so experiencing decreased GDP instead of significant GDP loss. Okay.
The LZ is secure.
Moved to 8, yeah, so clearing a lot of reductions as well. We got 6 armies here. Deployed to the next territory, 13.5 hours. There is an alien, couple of alien megafaunas there. We're going to clean up the megafauna and then move into Pakistan, I think is the plan. Okay. Alien administration grows. It's taken Peru over. Our nation, the EU, has no formal defense treaty with the government of Iraq, and its leaders are demanding that we remove our forces stationed in the nation. Well, we've liberated it. That's good enough. We'll depart. Well, that was, who controls? Huh. Oh, we're rivals of the EU. Okay, so it would have to be Russia that comes in, not the EU. As much as the EU would be convenient because it's got 4 free armies. So you have naval capacity. Let's send you Panama. You have naval capacity, so you come to Panama. You don't have naval capacity. I'm gonna give you the Hunt's uniform missions, and hopefully you don't go too crazy. You have naval capacity, so come to Panama. And China is not war with the alien nation, so it's just dealing with xenofauna in its own backyard. Okay.
Our people have taken control.
Okay. Got half of Nepal Bhutan on side. So we're gonna follow it up by taking the other half.
Targeting their center of power.
Ready for orders. Targeting the opposition.
Your orders?
And of course, now we've taken over the southern bit of the country. There is a location there to attack.
Going in hot. Standing by for orders. Reporting in. Ready for orders.
You have right. Okay,
Ready
so I'm gonna
for
free
my
you
mission.
up. We know there's one over here. Let's attack that one.
Heading to the LC.
Where do you
And
need
then
me?
you have
Standing by. I'm here.
purge. So you come in and do the purge.
Targeting the opposition.
And then I want you
Standing by for
to
orders.
start public campaigning in Bangladesh.
We must persuade the people.
And then you pick up command. One short of picking up anything. You're short. You can pick up stuff, but you've only got science to pick up. Well, I could pick up some investigate and stuff like that, so we can do more mines, but not in a rush for that. Your investigate. Actually, no, your persuasion. Maybe investigate later. Okay. And then we're getting urban armoring soon, which would actually be nice for the megafauna wandering our territory. Confirm missions in advance. Oberon. That is Uranus. Okay, we don't really care about their positions in Uranus yet. We're not that far through the Greek and Roman pantheons. Urban armoring, okay. You know, I'm starting to invest more in knowledge economy, a little bit less into Unity, but into these techs. So let's start checking into these. 5,000 is actually not very long in the grand scheme of things. It's only a little over a month. Another one gone. Another one gone. Oh, that's all of them. Okay. Well, we still have 4 more in the next region over, so simply move one more region. Romeo 813 is repaired and ready for action. And we're not going to wait around. I've been running one off to each location at a time. No, don't try to catch. I wanted to see what they were doing. You're going to Ganymede. So then we want you to go to Io. Low Io to do the bombardment. Yeah. Okay. And we can slow boat a little bit to save a bit of fuel. Yeah, like that much. 4 weeks.
Offering assistance.
Okay, let's upgrade one of the power plants. And the battle station that goes with it. We've already got our agriculture complex, so we'll be able to feed everyone. I probably got more power than I need, honestly, but that's probably a good place to be. Okay, back to Earth. The campaign for Jupiter has been easier than I was expecting it to be, honestly. More megafauna destroyed. Although there's still quite a bit wandering about. Romeo 874 has completed transfer, is at low Ganymede orbit. Do a high-level bombardment of the servant space. And then some bombardment because the base has been destroyed. Okay, so back to our refueling place at Callisto. Not Callisto, let's feed.
Got the wrist dust covers on too. Roger, strike them low for me, Jeremy. What's left of the... Now what's left of the cover? Okay,
Yeah, at this point I think we can probably afford to do the rest of the upgrades.
I got my thing on. I want to make sure it's
As soon as they
locked.
come available. So we don't need that dock. We don't need that defense position. Yeah, upgrade the fusion reactor.
Okay.
We don't have a farm here, do we? No, so let's grab a farm so we can feed everyone. Another alien army bites it. Well, I say another one of the xenoforms bites it.
We've moved the needle.
Independence for Peru!
You've hit them where it hurts.
Okay. Alien megafauna has sort of juked us. Although, we'll just chase it down. We'll catch up to it in 1.3 days, and we'll probably die, and then we'll be after this one over here. Or it's going to die before we even catch up to it. Yeah, that's fair. Because the territories do defend themselves. They are not completely defenseless. As frequently as that may seem. Outpost pointing pattern based, okay. Damage against the alien armies. We'll pick up the rapid response team just in case there's any techs hidden behind it. Don't think I need it, but
By the numbers.
okay, I'm going to a region where there's no alien
Score 1
presence
for the good
because it got
guys.
destroyed. Invasive Species Containment Project. Our councilors and armies do more bonuses than a forming, and alien attempts to plant in our regions is harder. Cool. So those two just finished upgrading. You might as well just tell them to start upgrading again. Oh, is that the alien ground army? That is the alien ground army, okay. National investment points into knowledge increased. Nice. Let's get that bonus damages against the uniforming.
We've removed some threats.
We're now in full control of Nepal Baton. Yep, and there goes someone taking one of them back from us. Assault alien asset, assassinate, and extract counselor. Does everyone have assault alien asset? No, so it probably does make sense to hold on to it just for that. We'll find one of the people who doesn't have assault alien asset and give it to them. Oh, new unit. Yeah, new army has stood up in the United States. Obviously, if it's a new army standing up, it does not have naval support, so it's gotta come rolling down into South America. We got 4 armies here, so we will begin the march into South America. I say as it decides the best way to do that is to go by sea. I know Panama's not the most maneuverable of terrain, but you'd imagine going by land is faster. But
Going after their people.
Your orders.
any other exposed alien bases? I suspect there is.
Taking it to them.
Ready to go. We're going in.
Standing by.
Yeah, I want you to come in and do the purge.
Terminating the opposition.
I'm here.
Okay. So if I give you the solutions to get the assault alien asset, you don't need that command bonus there. You've already got it. You don't have it. You could actually use the command bonus, although we've got you on a device. You're like on permanent advisor. So maybe pick a different one. You've got it. Okay, there's only 3 that don't have it, so you're the one who probably wants to get it. Okay, either way, I'm either wasting a command. Yeah, I'm either wasting a command or I'm putting it on someone who doesn't need it for the mission. And I think we want it for the mission. I could technically put it on... Again, I could put it on the advisor. The advisor wouldn't necessarily be harmed that much by it. Like, let's go around to the advisor first. Do you have any 2 science ones that only provide science? That's about the same. We don't need the persuasion on the advisor, so let's take you off. Instead, we'll put the shield initiative on. So that'll keep the science the same, but you'll gain more command, making you even better at commanding, or improving the US combat capabilities. You could pick up government, and then I could give you joint task force, which also gives us all alien asset. So yeah, okay. Bonus, 4% bonus, 3% bonus, take 3% bonus off. Task you. Command up to 21. We got Space Wars, but we don't have capacity in admin. That's where we are on this person. Yeah, now we got assault alien asset on 4 of 6. So it does need to go on one of the people who have max command, which is fine, I suppose. I'll go to a mining worker. You just 3%. We'll take the mine off right now. No, I gotta take 2-star off, and that's only 1-star. So we're actually gonna put the mine back on. Sorry about that. How much admin do you have? 26. You're 3-star. Oh, that's 11. Two. Why are these all? These are all good. We're still gonna take one of them off so we can get you on for the plus command and, more importantly, the mission. Assault alien asset, and now you can shoot people if we need you to shoot people as well. I suppose I've just made him worse than the one thing he's currently doing, which is public campaigning, but that's fine. And then we can get you to come off the bench and attack some alien life forms in the meantime. Clean up some of these structures. Peru, India, Ecuador.
Heading to the LZ.
Okay. Confirm assignments, let some time pass. Alien station detected at Oberon. Okay. Again, Neptune is currently outside of our attack range. This is complete. Romeo 813 has completed transfer. and is at Io. Please carry out high-level bombardment of the servant base there. And the servant base is gone. Jupiter has been conquered. Panic in there. We don't care about the democracy, so we're in the democracy.
Offering counsel.
Being resupplying. Okay. Station ready for new orders. So now the question is, do I start the process of heading out from Jupiter to Saturn? I think the answer should be yes. So, Saturn. We probably want to go to one of the high ones. No, one of these has pretty high volatiles, but no, we'll go Phobie. So we can burn hard, we can burn fast, and we can arrive in 43.4 weeks. Maybe don't want to burn that hard. Maybe don't want to burn that fast. We'll go a little bit slower, I think. I'll burn the entire fuel. Over like a 75 fuel burn. KPS burn. So 83 weeks or 80 weeks? Yeah, 80.8 weeks. So, long time to get there. We're gonna arrive not March of next year, but March of the year after that. And then they'll basically do what we did in the last system, just around Phoebe. We can see the line of stuff coming in from the aliens, and not appreciating what we're slowly doing in the inner systems. At the same time, Earth, it's time to delay the surveillance fleet again. Gauge. They are going to make a run for it, and to be fair, they will get away with it. But we will make them pay, which delays them, so their Earth surveillance is delayed till March. Back to Spartacus. Or 751 has completed transfer. Special project available. Our research and development teams are pleased to report they have overcome significant uncertainty and are now able to undertake the Regional Security Sweeps project. Okay, we'll set that as a favorite. We're not going to do that right away. We're not going to halt all other research to do it. Oh, apparently there's no bridge against the Panama or across the Panama Canal. Okay. Didn't quite realize that. So that's why they went this east, because apparently there's no bridge across that spot. Okay. Or at least doesn't want to let me do
Track
that,
down complete.
movement order. The mobile dawn, 30th of November. Okay. And the aliens have redirected some xenofauna to delay my taking of the alien capital.
Target secured.
The one in Paris has been... No, that's good to see.
Target secured.
Oh. These guys are now there. I think it is time to give you a sort of longer range movement command. This will be 6v7, but it's 7 fairly weak ones. Versus units that are pretty much full health. Yeah, full health. So I think the 6 versus the 7 will go in our favor. Mass movement to there. I don't know what happened
The
to
LZ is secure.
the alien army. Oh, it looks like it's fighting the xenoforms? Okay. Troops supporting resistance have successfully assaulted the facility. Okay. Clearing 6 abductions.
Mission canceled.
Someone else had profited on my crackdown. Oh dear. Okay, well, you're gonna have to crack them down again. I'm gonna have to send the
Turning up the
purge
heat.
in again.
Where do you need me?
What's the op?
You're the one who wants to do the purge, yeah.
Removing our enemies.
What's the op?
Then we're on to continuing to
Standing
destroy
by.
alien structures. South Sudan next.
We're going in.
Ready.
Paraguay.
Going in hot.
And Helsinki, Finland.
Gear up.
Yeah, now that you're there... No, it will not let us march you from Panama City. So yeah, apparently the canal is, there's no bridge across the canal or something. That probably means there's a project I can do to put one there. So quickly going through the list to see if I can find it. At least it's not in that bit of the list. Is it material science? Yeah, the bridges are material science, okay. Your Jeddah Cairo. Okay, so that's Africa, Middle East. Okay. Not that one. Jakarta, Medan. Kabul. To the Horns, Aden. Darren Gap Road. Bogota, Panama City. Okay. Yeah, that's probably the one we want. Bogota region now connects to Panama City for all traffic. Yes. No. One is that there's a favorite, so it comes up, not want to do it. Is that the top now that I've... No, because we didn't invest any in it. Oh, it's not on the list because I've selected it. That makes sense. Change project, let me go down and hit favored so I can find it later. And... yeah, that one. It says a favorite. Anyway, we're done. Confirm assignments, move forward.
I will help them.
Oh dear. Is that 19 of them? Oh dear. We may need to make a hasty withdrawal. Resistance Fleet Romeo 813 has completed transfer. We can resupply. Alien Fleet Victor 2404 has completed transfer and arrived at low Callisto orbit. That looks like a mothership. All alone. That is where we're gonna send 813 as soon as it's done resupplying. If it's still there at that point. Victor 2404. Target fleet is likely to escape pursuit if it attempts to run for it. But we can arrive with plenty of fuel, I think, to get there and back, so we'll commit that transfer. Worst case scenario, we'll have the ability to set up a platform to refuel at. Reverse engineered alien small arms is complete. So I could do the bridge, but now with the number of xenomorphs I'm seeing, I should still do the bridge. With the number of xenomorphs, I'm tempted not to because I'm worried they'll come across the bridge, but probably good enough. And to be fair, this is going to be good for us. It's maybe not going to be so good for Bogota. But we have been working on improving Panama, so... Oh dear. I thought I had longer before armies were going to radically disassemble themselves. I am wrong. Okay. Attempt to run away. We may not have enough time. Oh yeah, 26 armies, or 26 megafauna, all coming in off the bench just to wreck you is a bad day. Okay, well you now have naval capacity. We're gonna go put more people in Panama City because I'm not gonna stop that research, but at the same time, I'm worried about those 26 guys just trying to roll through North America.
Targets got away.
Okay, not all of these are damaged. One of them's at 46%. We should probably pull the 46% one back. And the, well, the 33% one as well. So you should pull back. And the 46% one should hold back. And we need to apparently pay a little bit more attention to our armies.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Healing facility dealt with.
Target remains operational.
Oh, you failed to get rid of the one in Paraguay. Okay. Module complete. And now what was in the process of upgrading there is complete. So we can go to the other one. And we can start doing a mass upgrade over here. And then we need to upgrade the power, otherwise, you know, there won't be enough power. Okay, so that one's all set to upgrade. We got 160 more power available for various activities. I'm not exactly sure what I want to put out here. Yeah, I'll leave it mostly empty at the moment. We may change our mind and can put some stuff back here, but for the moment, I think that's a good upgrade. So,
Target destroyed.
Our associates were unable to take control.
bridge mission failure. That's a shame. Basically means they're back in full control of Nepal, Bhutan. Yeah. We engage. They're attempting to run. We can get one ship engaged if we do an extended pursuit. No. Yeah, we'll do a small burn. They're gonna run away from us. I need to select a new destination, obviously. Yeah, let's... Can you get back to Jupiter? Yeah, burn the rest of you, we'll get back there. You're ready to go again. Yeah, which means you're immediately going on turn. Okay. Okay, so we got some new armies. We'll get assigned to join various battlefronts. So the 1st Marine Division is where it is. I got some new armies. I'm not seeing them on the list here. Moving to the Moscow region. Don't cancel that. And then 20 days. Oh, because the new armies just spawned in on Hunt Xenos. Okay. Okay, you're stuck to the EU, so you actually can continue hunting Xenos. It's fine. You're not stuck to where you are anymore because you've got a boat, but obviously we don't want to just shovel you right back into the meat grinder that destroyed the army 5 seconds ago. And then the meat grinder. Okay, so we need to do some withdrawals here. So you need to pull back. Okay, just the one I think needs to pull back. The other 4 look okay for the moment. And to be fair, it looks like we have chopped the aliens down a number. They were like 3 or 4 of them, I think. And now there's down to 2 and the alien army. Okay, before I get into playing much more, it is time for another part break. If you're watching on YouTube, there will be another part up tomorrow. I'm going to try to record 2 more parts tonight, so there should also be a part up the day after tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. This is time for a tea break, so I'm going to go get another cup of the standard English tea. English tea, sugar, and milk. So with that, I'm going to wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part and/or stream, and bye for now.